What's up, people? Welcome to episode number 2 of these playoffs, where we last left off with KB. They had just won the ALDS against the Texas Rangers. KB struggled in the first series. Let's hope he can turn something around against these Detroit Tigers. Heading to his hometown of Detroit, where he played 2 years and got knocked out of the first round each of his 2 years in Detroit. Comes back and hits a home run on his first at-bat in these ALCSs against his former team, the Detroit Tigers. So hopefully this is something that he can build on and finally get something going here in the playoffs, because it was a struggle the first round. I think he only batted around 180 or something, but had quite a few RBIs. Well, not quite a few. I think he had 5 RBIs, which isn't too bad. But batting average, home runs, power numbers, all that kind of stuff are way, way down in the playoffs considering where he was in the regular season. MVP-type numbers in the regular season, get to the playoffs and does a bunch of stuff like this, hitting ground balls into the shortstop. I think a lot of it has to do with just pressing a little bit too much, trying to get too much done, getting nervous. And here KB tries to lay a bunt down. You know things are desperate when your third hitter in the lineup is laying down bunts and gets a sacrifice bunt out of that play. You certainly do not want your third hitter in your lineup laying down sacrifice bunts. And as you can see too, KB has changed his socks up a little bit. I think he might have did that last episode at the end. Just trying to get something to change, just to get his luck going a little bit. But unfortunately, gets one hit, and the Tigers take out the Boston Red Sox 8-4 to take Game 1 of this ALCS. Hopefully KB can do something about that. Try to steal a game here in Detroit, and it's going to take a little bit better hitting from KB to get that done. But here he smokes one into left center. Unfortunately, not hard enough and not far enough, and that's caught for an easy out. So let's see here. KB, second at bat, has a man on this time. Can something happen here? No, it can't. KB pops it up to the shortstop. Can't even advance the runner. And KB's struggles continue. Unfortunately, continue to struggle. Here we go, another at bat. Terrible at bat. Ball was clearly outside. KB swings anyways. Chopper down to the pitcher, thrown out easily at first. And here one clearly inside. KB swings away and strikes out for his first strikeout of the postseason. I just think KB is pressing way too hard. I think the media's gotten to him. He's pressing a little bit too hard. And Detroit takes Game 2 3-1 against Boston. So we are now down 2-0. At least we're heading back home to Fenway, where we have a better chance to do something here. And you can see over the last couple games, KB has struggled. He was 1 for 3 in the first game, which was his best at bat or best game, with a 333 average. But he is down below 200 batting average now here in the playoffs, and that's just not going to get it done, guys. KB's got to do something to turn this series around. And comes home, and his first at-bat is a pop-up to the second baseman. Not how he wanted to start these homestand here in the ALCS. But at least the game is still tied. Have a chance. KB batting a healthy 160 here in the playoffs. Exact opposite of healthy. But here, fastball high. Doesn't get any power on that. Just flings one over first baseman's head, and easy out for the right fielder out there. And KB's struggles continue, but here we have a man in scoring position with no outs. The guy throws me one right down the middle. KB able to sneak one past the pitcher there into the center field, get that RBI single. So makes KB feel a little bit better. He at least participated a little bit in this game. Fortunately, now down 10-9. Detroit has taken the lead. That pitch clearly inside again. KB swinging away. Easy pop fly to the catcher in foul territory. Not how I wanted to follow up that single RBI. It's just terrible. Just terrible. Way late on that, and it was inside. No business swinging at that. I'm just trying way too hard. Here, I get one right down the middle, but unfortunately that second baseman and shortstop are playing more up the middle because there's a man on first base. They're trying to get that double play ball, and that's exactly what they do. But I do get a run home, which helps us take the lead and end up winning the game 12-10. And going into game 3 with a 2-1 deficit. Hopefully we can win another one, because we definitely do not want to go down 3-1 against these Detroit Tigers. I'm pretty sure they had the best record in all of baseball in this year in my MLB Road to the Show. So big test, big game here. Got to try to get this game or this series tied up, because again, do not want to go down 3-1. Just playing with fire when you try to do that, having to come back and win 3 straight games. 2 games on the road we'd have to win as well. So we really need to get this game. This is a very important game. And here we go, no outs, 2 men on. KB has got to do something. Hits it to the perfect part of the field. That thing's like 100 feet down the line, and I just can't muscle it over the fence. But do get the sac fly, which is big for the team. Get that first run in. Unfortunately, now Tigers take a 2-1 lead. But here we got a guy on second base. KB going opposite field off of the Green Monster. For his first double, I believe, of this. Clearly the first double of the series, but I think it might be his first double of these playoffs. Able to score the run. So KB, 2 at-bats today, has 2 RBIs, which is huge. Huge for this game 3. Or game 4, I should say. Got to get that win. I mean, it's so important. We're at home. We're down 2-1. We have to win this game. So we have a 3-1 lead in the 5th inning. KB shoots a pretty big shot. Unfortunately, right in the wrong part of this field. That is like the worst place to hit in this park. And of course, KB goes right for that. Here's one, flares one to the left fielder. Unfortunately, it doesn't drop. That pitch was well outside. Shouldn't have been swinging it in the first place. But here, one right over the middle, and KB can't do anything with it, unfortunately. But I do believe he gets the man home, so another RBI for KB. But Detroit smokes Boston 10-4 in Game 4 to take a 3-1 lead. We're heading back to Boston. Can KB and the Boston Red Sox pull this one out? Find out tomorrow. Peace.